Okay, this next topic comes to us from a viewer.
Oh. What's a banger?
So Alex from Hamilton, Ontario says, I've been dating this person for about a year. They are really nice and own their own car. I was recently going out of town and needed to get to the airport. They knew what my flights were, but never offered to drive me or pick me up from the airport. This kind of gave me the ick, especially considering they have a vehicle. So should I be bothered by this? Yeah. What do you think? Yeah. What do you think? Okay.
Yeah. They just canceled him. They just canceled
gone.
him.
I'm with you. Dump them, Alex. Like,
we don't know
dump
what, wait a minute. We
dump
don't know,
them. Dump
we don't
them.
know what gender they are.
Dump them, Alex. Dump them.
Really?
Yes. Yeah. Listen, I think this is a litmus test for how the relationship is going to go. I think sometimes we judge relationships on the big things. Are they good at surprises? Are they good at getaways? For me, it's the little things that prove how someone is in a relationship. And if they don't have the human decency to offer to drive you to the airport, you got problems.
It's a bigger question because I don't think, remember when Dr. Phil he did an episode and someone was really mad because a partner, the husband would never change the toilet roll when it was empty. And then Dr. Phil said, it's not about the toilet paper. Do you remember this? Yes. It's not about the airport ride.
Right.
I think underneath it is, can I rely on you when I need you? That's what I think.
That's a good point. Yeah. You know what? And that would answer the reason why I don't want to have a boyfriend drive me to the airport, because I don't think any guy should meet Airport Andrea until we are madly in love. Because that girl is not very nice and she's a little mean-spirited, because I feel like on travel days, I'm very militant. Like, I know exactly what time I want to leave. I have my car service. I know my bags are packed. I'm not leaving anything for the morning.
You have an airport map printed out?
Everything is just, you want to travel with me, you're going to get to your destination. I got my passport here, I got everything I need. And the last thing I want is somebody who's tired, who doesn't want to get up and drive to the airport, just going, relax, you'll get there. Why do you have to get there 3 hours early? That person I will murder. And I don't want to have that. I just want to get to the airport. So I'd rather have the car service. Clearly, if he's not offering, he doesn't want to do it. So I'd rather someone just lay in bed, I'll see you when I get back, and I'd rather you be honest about who you are and let me get in my car service and arrive on time, than have somebody who's doing it out of obligation and trying to be nice, but also making me late and aggravating me.
You know what you just did? You just gave us insight into a lot of men that you have dated.
Oh.
It's just so sad that they're like that.
And their mothers who have enabled this type of behavior.
I know this is a hot button topic, I can tell from the audience, but the thing is that I think that there's stages of your relationship. At the beginning of the relationship, this is a nice gesture. It also matters though where you're going. Is this like an hour flight? Yes, it does.
Really?
It does, absolutely. If you're going away for a very short trip, to me, I wouldn't, who are we? Would you do the same thing?
Yes.
Our DJ?
Airport Andrea doesn't matter how long the flight is.
Would.
She needs to be in the airport at a certain hour.
No. I'm talking about the expectation on the partner. You would do this for DJ as well.
Of course I would.
Any single time.
Of course I would.
Okay, but would you ask for what you want as well, or would you expect him to read your mind?
It's just the decent thing to do, and he would know that I would feel better going to an airport with him than in the back of a rideshare. I think this is bigger than this story. I was listening to a podcast with Esther Perel and Trevor Noah, and they were talking about how technology, like auto shares, are eroding community. We talk about how lonely we are, but then we bristle at the idea of driving someone to the airport where you can connect with them, communicate with them. Human beings want purpose. Let's give people an opportunity to help each other.
Don't clap for that, as Cynthia would say. I will give you this. If you're going on a very long trip and you're going to be away for 6 months, your partner should drive you and take you to the airport and see you
right
off.
to the gate.
Yes.
Right to the gate. I will give that. Any other trip, if it's a normal trip, you'll be back in 10 days. Stay in your bed. Car service will be here.
Okay, again, I feel so sad for the men that you have dated, because it's so sad. I truly say that. I was dating Ryan for literally 5 days. 5 days into this relationship, didn't even know his last name. I just knew it's pretty hot. My best friend was moving away. My best friend since I was in senior kindergarten. And now in my late 20s, she's leaving me, and I'm just devastated. The first thing that Ryan said is, you shouldn't be driving. I'm going to drive the two of you. He doesn't know her from Adam.
Yeah.
He drives me. I leave her at the gate. He stayed in the car. He goes, you guys need your moment. He drops me off at the front. He goes and parks or whatever those cell phone parking lots are. And then I come back, and I am just a mess of a person. And he didn't say anything. He just held my hand the whole ride home, okay?
Okay, very
I'm going to tell you
romantic.
something. It wasn't about the drive. I never had to ask. It was, I am here to take care of you. And 18, 19 years later, he still takes care of me that way.
Well, you know what?
That's the
You
point.
just answered the question.
I'll just say that's wonderful and that's very romantic. But there are 1,000,001 opportunities to be and given romantic gestures in the landscape of opportunities of things in relationships. This is not the one you ride or die for. I'm sorry. If this is her deal breaker, yeah, end it. Because
He cooks a mean breakfast, too.
exactly. Breakfast. One of the most romantic gestures that Jason did for me early on in that stage was he was working like 5 hours away and he had one day off and he drove 5 hours to come stay with me for 1 hour and drove 5 hours back. I'll take that over an airport drive any single day. I'll take both.
Okay. You know what? This has all been very helpful. So when I meet my husband, I will know because he will offer to drive me to the airport and he will know to be 3 hours early and not to
That's
upset
right.
me.
There you
Be
go.
like,
That's
he knows.
right.
Okay, gotcha.
Except nothing less.
No, that's why I'm still single.
He's coming. I feel it.
Girl.
Hey, you, come a bit closer. We've got so many more must-see interviews, spicy debates, lifestyle tips, and pop culture moments. So subscribe to our channel by tapping the logo below and don't miss out.